I have been with Dr. Labbe about 3 months, and it's been nothing but phenomenal. It's changed my world. It's changed my life. It's given me back my life. I was diagnosed in May with low T4, so I have hypothyroidism, but I didn't have any of the traditional, I didn't have all of the traditional ones. All I had was extreme exhaustion, constipation, can't get out of bed, can't think, my brain doesn't work, and I'm a CFO, so I got to have my brain. But I was also diagnosed with vitamin D deficiency. It was so deficient it didn't even register. I got almost no vitamin D. My first thing out of bed in the morning used to be, oh, it's 6 o'clock. How soon can I go for a nap? And I work 40 hours a week, so you can't do that. And my husband, he got tired of me coming home and sleeping. Saturday morning, I'd get up at 9, I'd go back to bed at 11, I'd get up at 2, go back to bed at 5 kind of thing. So these supplements have really helped me and given me back my energy, my sense of well-being. You know, sometimes we get to the point where we just finally do whatever we have to do. And after being a Diet Coke-aholic for 20-some years, as much as 32, 48 ounces a day, I went cold turkey, and I haven't had one in 3 months, and I don't miss it.
Basically, I had a history in my family of thyroid problems, hypothyroidism, and my great-grandmother had cancer in her thyroid. The symptoms that finally brought me here were that I was starting to have dental problems. I'd have like 6 gum grafts, root canal, and about 5 cavities in the last 2 years. Because my symptoms were not really kind of what I would have expected for what Dr. Labbe said right away, which was that I should lay off the gluten. I was having bleeding gums for the kind of 2 weeks out of the month when my estrogen was high, and that all went away within 2 months of cutting gluten out. So what I've come to really appreciate is that if you have biochemical stress in your body, it totally hampers your ability to deal with external stress. And it's really helped me to function better and also just give myself a break.
Well, I found out I had low thyroid about 10 or 15 years ago. I don't know exactly when, but an MD discovered it, and he told me to get on thyroid, which I did. And it helped to some degree. You know, it was what he knew. And I had been going to a regular MD who checked my thyroid levels all the time because that's really all they knew, and she kind of was constantly changing my level up and down according to whatever it was, and I was like exhausted or up real high or exhausted. It was never really constant. It's really because I was changing all the time because everything else was off. I didn't know I had an autoimmune problem until I talked to Dr. Labbe, and she said, well, I think you know, it might be autoimmune. And the big thing is always the same. It seems like it's the diet and the supplements and the nutritional health that she gave me. That's what made the difference. I feel more alive and kind of awake and can get going, and I found that now that I've had enough supplements, and when I take them regularly, which I try to do always, then I feel better, and because I feel better, I feel like walking, and walking makes me feel better, and I'm doing a lot better in everything.
Yeah, that's great.